On the right, I have done a parallel comparative study of how IMSAM, that it's an intergovernmental organization for spirulina against malnutrition, and here you see how spirulina has been effective in the following conditions. Especially spirulina is very, very good for people suffering from anemia. And I'm sure you know quite a lot of people, even yourselves and in your family, who suffer from anemia. Anemia is a condition when your hemoglobin basically is your carrier of oxygen. So while blood travels in your body, it brings back the carbon dioxide to the lungs from where it is released out. And in the process, it also takes oxygen with the help of hemoglobin, which binds with the oxygen and supplies this basic life force or pranvayu that we call to every cell. Now, when your hemoglobin levels drop is when your body function drops. And that is why spirulina is said to build up your hemoglobin levels. And you will see a rise in your hemoglobin levels after you start consuming spirulina. And that's a very good thing because it's very helpful for pregnant women, children, women suffering from heavy menstruation, where there is more fluid loss, weakness, then people with lethargy, obesity. For them, anemia is a very common problem, and spirulina becomes a good choice. Second, what you see on picture on the screen is what a person with night blindness sees. It's a blurred image. Trust me, if you can see something like this, it's very difficult to navigate. And it's not a spectacle that will help you wearing a good optics or spectacles that will help you correct this. It's night blindness. It's a deficiency syndrome. And as I just shared with you, spirulina rich in carotenoids and especially vitamin A, it helps the eyes get back its nutrition and hence can correct this condition, which is only nutritionally deficiency related condition. And once you start supplementing children or people suffering from night blindness with Ganoderma and spirulina, you'll find an amazing change in this vision, night blindness. Hives and allergies. Again, as per the IMSAM study, spirulina has been very effective in reducing the symptoms of people suffering from hives and allergies. And it's a common thing, today everybody is either allergic to dust, pollen, mites, could be a dog hair, many things. And when we are having these allergic symptoms, your body is basically not ready to accept them. And that's where spirulina, when it basically goes back into building up your immune system, making the response better, it helps in calming down this inflammatory response. And again, very good in allergies and hives. Cholesterol, triglyceride, and are one of those fear names when you go for a test to check your cardiac profile. You don't want these numbers to go up. But, these going up is definitely something going wrong inside your body. And again, I always say, whenever there is deficiency in the body, that's when the body swells up. You look at conditions where your thyroid levels go down, you have goiter, that's inflammatory condition of your thyroid. And similarly, when your body's basic components, when it's not supplemented well, you'll see the cholesterol and triglyceride levels going up. So supplementing yourself well with supplements like spirulina, which is very effective on your heart and your blood, will see that these levels go back to normal range. And that is amazing. I'm not saying drop down. Like in modern medicine, when you take medicines that help to reduce your cholesterol and your triglyceride levels, we are actually trying to push the levels down. And modern medicine cannot trigger a response to how low it can get. It can go very low. But when you take a natural supplement like spirulina, it knows what is normal. So body basically uses nutrition to maintain its normal levels. It doesn't go technically very, very low. So again, a very good supplement to take. Malnutrition, lack of good food definitely leads to malnutrition, and that's a condition in which we really have muscle loss, the energy loss, fatigue, tiredness, and this is a very common problem again. There are a lot of countries which lack good food. People in society lack good food. Here we have a very good supplement in spirulina which can help malnutrition in children, in adults, in pregnant women, everyone. Spirulina, according to IMSAM studies, have been proven to be effective both in weight gain and weight loss. This shows that it brings balance in your body function, and that's an amazing thing. So recommended both for the people who are having low body weight than normal and for people who have higher body weight than normal to maintain your normal body weight. Spirulina is really, really very rich in nutrients, but it is probably the topmost alkaline food available right now for us as a choice. And that is why if you want to, we all know that life basically forms in alkaline bodies, right? If you look at the body tissues, you'll see that all the alkaline tissues are where life is there, and wherever there is acidic environment, that's where life ends. So when you need, your body base needs to become more alkaline, you need a good natural alkaline food supplement, and that's where spirulina gains the upper level. As soon as you make your body alkaline, you'll see that your body will now start changing. Life will start again being thriving in your body, and that's where when the major problem today in the world is infertility. So rather than treating your condition very technically, we should start understanding that every man and woman, basically the man being the seed and woman being the soil, it's like farming, and you need to take care of the seed and the soil together by providing good nutrition, preparing itself before the seed sows himself into the soil, so that you definitely have a crop. Today, we are having this problem where couples are facing a lot of issues in having children, and at the core of everything, if you go and find out, it's either irregular periodic cycles of women, low sperm counts, then third you can say nutritionally deficient, especially anemia. So all these can be corrected with spirulina. And before I move on, I want to share a nice testimonial of one of our DXN distributors from a very far distant place. I have never been there. It's Ivory Coast, an African country, and at 38, this couple decided they were going through the same issues of infertility and not able to bear children. So they took on to DXN spirulina. It took them 2.5 years to 3 years of regular consumption and belief. And just a month back, I got a message that the guy, the distributor's guy, his wife delivered a baby girl, and he was very thankful and grateful. So I then told him it was two things that worked for him. One is patience and belief, and second is good nutrition. So trust me, these two things are very, very important if you want to fight this amazing condition that is actually enveloping the whole world right now. Anyone in your family, if she is pregnant, there's a baby that needs good food. Food supplements like spirulina provide the complete nutritional support that a baby needs. And if it is going through the mother, it is really amazing, because understand, the baby inside is forming vital organs like the heart, the brain, the liver, the kidneys, and without the building blocks, the good proteins, it will not be able to build up. So if you want a really healthy child to be living inside and being formed inside, without without hereditary problems to be born, you have a good supplement in spirulina, which is like a multivitamin tablet that every pregnant mother should be consuming to feed her child. It definitely also improves the lactation. So the mother now is lactating more, so that even post-pregnancy the child gets good food through milk. Yeah, so this is the amazing supplement that we have in spirulina. And with DXN, we are trying to feed the world one of the best food supplements, which is an alkaline source.